Oh, baby. Listen up, guys. Listen up. I have to say, I'm thoroughly excited to show you, to entertain you of what the contents of this video are going to be. Because your mind's going to be blown. If you haven't seen it already, I'm sure other people have covered this, but I got to do it. I got to do it because I'm thoroughly excited about it. How a very inexpensive Awakened character can take down the king. He can take him down no problem, really, on autoplay. It's pretty insane. It's pretty insane. Oh, you're talking about me. I'm relieved to see you come to your senses, Godzilla-nator. Now I won't have to hurt you. Well, about that, Icarus. Sorry, man. Just, you know what? Hang on. Let me show you what I did. I'm gonna get to you. I promise. Scout's honor, my friend. I was never in the Scouts, but look, I gave you a CTP and a mighty one at that, my friend. I haven't done anything else with your build, but I did give you that. So I just got to throw some Uru on you, and you're off to the races, my friend. So, don't fret, buddy. We'll see you soon. But anyways, who I'm talking about is Luke Cage, man. He is impressing me around every single corner we turn. If you saw my Luke Cage PvE video, and with he did have a mighty CTP with beatdown, but he had minimal Uru, and his ISO 8 set was stage 9. So his build was far from complete. And he had all he had was the strike Odin's blessings, the heal Odin's blessings, and then that might have just been it. I think it was just that, actually. And I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with him. He might remain PvP, so I'll probably go ahead and take those strikes off him. But the only other thing he really needs is maybe one dodge Uru, and that's going to be, if not capped, very close to being capped. And then I could swap the rest of those strikes for just regular attack ISO Uru, or maybe even some crit damage. Probably crit damage to go ahead and further enhance that. But guys, let's just take them in. Let's take them in. Let me find a team in some timeline, and I'm gonna show you what this bad boy can do. Well, it's just your neighborhood sneaky bandit popping in here to do his thing, man. Now, I have to say, despite all the negative negative comments and slings and arrows thrown this way, there weren't many, but somebody made a good point in the comments and said, one negative comment can topple down a thousand positive comments, and that's the thing. It really can. It's kind of toxic. It kind of just seeps in there, and it just infects everything, right? It's like one rotten apple can ruin the whole bunch. And I probably shouldn't have entertained the negative ones by putting them up, giving them a spotlight, giving them breath to breathe. And I don't think we're really going to do that anymore, unless it's some constructive criticism or something really outlandish that I feel like needs to be addressed. But despite all that, I really appreciate all the love and support that you guys really showed. You got my back. And I want to say that I appreciate that. Even my boy Cynic Alex, he came and he commented and showed his support. And it's what warms my heart and soul and keeps me going, keeps me driving to continue bringing you guys this content. So I had to mention that. So Sneaky Bandit out. Enjoy your broadcast. Oh snaps! Before we do that, let me show you the rest of his build. So I kind of, I don't know, I wouldn't say like super stacked them, but I did forge some regens, and I did put a mighty regen on them, and it's got a pretty good penetration rate on it. It's kind of got low recovery rate, but I don't know. I don't think that's all that important from what the max could actually be. But he's still stage 9. I think a different ISO 8 set could serve him better. I mean, you can never go wrong with an attack ISO 8 for any character really, but I think DDE would be the best for this guy. And if you have, like, because we're always getting the dodge and the HP ISO, like fully awakened ones, right? We don't want them, we don't need them. So you could actually, let me go ahead, we got to do that. You can go ahead and Because if you have those fully awakened, right? Like if you have a bunch of them, like I have a bunch of them. I've even been using some to increase my agent level, but for HP, I mean, I have a bunch of these kicking around. Like I said, I've even used a lot to increase that, so I would have even more. And I've kind of just been putting like fully awakened ones on, characters that like, I don't know, just bad characters, which is kind of a bad move. Don't do that. I don't think that's a good idea. They could be utilized in a much better way in other places. Like I said, increase your agent level, or if you have characters that you put, because if you look for DDE, where is D? By either binary power or DD. So binary power has the HP, and then the DDE has HP and it has dodge. So you can go ahead and do that. But so he does have a mighty regen. He's got stage 9, so that could definitely be increased. And then I was running out of, because at the last Odin's Blessing or Uru chance up, to get Odin's Blessings when you combine, I used like so many 6-star Uru, and I was using all my max HP. So I don't have many left. I have 7 left, so I ended up giving this guy, I think he has 4 5-star. I could have went ahead and gave them all, but I don't know. I'm conservative in this way, and I like to say, just in case. Plus, there are other characters that I want to swap builds, Dormammu being one of them. And yeah, we still have a couple days. I think maybe even a few days. I want to see. Uru. So 3 days, three and a half days we have for that. All right. So in any case, let's jump into some timeline here. I'm just going to select a random team. Let's see, what does this guy got? All right, Sentry, Hulk, Colossus. And this is the team I'm going to run with. So I feel like you could either do, like if you have Daredevil built as well, you could throw Daredevil on the team, or you can give Luke Cage double support with Jessica Jones. You kind of want Jewel on the team. She offers her passive is, obviously, it's a pretty insane passive for him. If you don't know, maybe I'll show that towards the end of the video after we do some runs in here. But I mean, this guy, watch, he's gonna die. He hasn't died yet. He's bodied every Sentry, just like that. I mean, the dude's pretty he's insane. And I think he could even do this with a lesser build. I honestly think he could do this without even a regen, maybe an invincibility proc. Possibly. I don't know. I haven't tried it, but I mean, he was doing, he dies to reflect. But then you have, okay, more Colossus coming in, just killing him to the reflect. I mean, how does that happen? How does that work? Luke Cage, he's got reflect too. Wouldn't it just kind of cancel each other out? But thing is this, he had somewhat residual damage happening while when Colossus got tagged in. That could be part of it. All right, let's go ahead. Let's fight. How about the number 1 team? The number 1 guy, Null the God Killer. Let's fight this guy and see how he stacks up. And then we'll even do some more random teams. I'm so confident in this team. I'll run my auto play, and run with this team right here. Like I said, I don't think it would be a bad idea to actually run Colossus on the team as well. And this is just auto play, my friend. So instead of Daredevil, you could just give Luke Cage the double support, Colossus, Jewel. I think that would probably be the best. Give him that instead of like giving him Taskmaster or Raven. And yeah, once that awaken skill comes off cooldown, it's basically over. All right, maybe I won't actually do autoplay. I'll play him myself. Okay, who do we wanna? What about this guy? Okay, so this guy has CW Chan. Let's fight this guy. Yeah, I'll even I haven't even been playing him on manual. I've just been doing an auto. So if I could actually hit 3. Watch, my manual play is going to be even worse. Nope. Bodied him. He's got the crazy heal. So you hit 3, you accumulate the damage, and then you serve it back to him. But if he does that, but if he does his 5, it's kind of, it's difficult to attack through through Sentry's. Oh, you see, he died there. Died to his reflect. I mean, how many characters has that happened with, right? Like just bodying the whole team, and then Colossus pops in, and you're just done. That's pretty funny. So let me show you, you know, a couple more, just to be on the safe side. Who's a good one? Jagoff. I don't know. I honestly don't know who's... Okay, this guy. So he's got double support for Sentry. This is Brunsian, right? Okay, here we go. And I'll let this rock out on auto, because the double support the I don't know, maybe he's gonna die. Is he gonna die? If he can actually do his third. The third's the key, and you know the way the AI operates his skills, it honestly couldn't really be any better. He prioritizes the 3 usually before the 5. I've seen him do 5 before 3 at certain times, and that could just be because, you know, the character's an iframe, and I think it just triggers it, right? For Sentry, I don't know why it does that, right? It's so odd. Wow, are they all gonna die to Colossus? No, nope. Daredevil said it. Not on my watch, friend. Not on my watch. That's pretty insane. So, you know, I wonder if that would actually happen if let me run him with Colossus on. What about this guy? What does he got? Oh, he's got a Daredevil. I wonder how we do against him. All right, so I was gonna run with Colossus, but let's see, because I don't know. Can Daredevil kill Luke Cage with his third? I know we can kill Sentry with it because I've done it before. I mean, Daredevil, he's a monster in PvP too. Just with the third and his fourth, just bodying sentries. Pretty much anybody. Silver Surfers. Can't fight a Silver Surfer now because he's banned. Jean Grey's banned too. So yeah, he's got the reflect. So Luke Cage is definitely a hard counter to Daredevil because of his reflect. Just no contest there. No contest. But I mean, this is my new team. This is my new PvP team. Like, I'll even show you how confident I am. I'll just run on auto. Wow, okay, so this could be an issue for us, guys. Sentry, Null, and Dormammu. I mean, that's a powerhouse team right there, right? All tier 3, level 70. I would imagine Gears are 25 this guy have. He's got... So, I found authorities. Like, my Sentry will die more often to other sentries with authority than with any other CTP. Wow. Wow, you see that? That's pretty insane. But yeah, it happens. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Dude, I'm gonna die here. Am I gonna die? Am I gonna lose in timeline? Nope, Daredevil said ain't gonna happen. Oh no, he's gonna die here. Hang on, I gotta hit the 3. I hit the 3, but I think he would have hit the 3 anyways. Let's see what happens again. But yeah, I don't know. There's something about that. There's something about authority on Sentry in timeline. Like, my Sentry will die. He'll die kind of quickly when the opposing Sentry has authority. This one has this one has authority as well. I don't know what's up with that. Is there something? Am I missing something with sentries with authorities? But I don't know. I can't see them being all that good. Like, regen is just, I think, going to be better. I don't know. It just somehow works out that way where, like, my Sentry, he'll die the first time. He'll never get completely wiped out. He won't die twice. That never happens. But the only time he's ever died twice was, like, to a crazy build Sentry with, like, a brilliant, regen and, crazy HP on cards and whatnot. But like I said, he'll die quickly from, Sentry with the authority, and then, he'll come back and he'll, finish the job. But you saw that he died. That Sentry has a Sentry of authority. No, the Sentry has an energy with a 180 proc. I mean, that could be something. Nope. Luke Cage said, not gonna happen. Not today, friend. You're not busting through my defenses. No, he got him. He got him. But you know what? Daredevil comes in, saves the day. So that's why, you know, I wish I could fight this team again. And uh-oh, Jewel gonna save the day. Jewel saves the day. Jewel's got a greed on, by the way. She seems to do pretty well with it. Yeah, we'll rock out with this, like, you know, one more match here. But I mean, this team is winning. This team is winning. I'll show you Daredevil. I'll show you Daredevil in Jewel's build. Jewel's build is far from complete. Daredevil's is I still have the Odin's Blessings on Daredevil. I got to take those off. I still have a few days to figure out exactly what I'm going to do with them. Really wish it was just half cost all the time, or you know, it just didn't cost as much to unequip those things. I mean, I kind of get it. They don't want, you know, players, you know, just swapping builds all day. But still, even if it costs like 20 crystals, like, who's going to be doing that? Yeah, no contest. Let's see. We might die here to the reflect. Got bodied by the reflect, man. Colossus just. But you know, that's when Daredevil comes in. So as you can see, I'm winning all these matches with this team. Now, you know, Luke Cage, he's you know, obviously, you know, he has a propensity to die, but you know, I'm winning the battles. And I think like, if you set him up with not that team, like this team right here, I think he would do. Let's see, because that's kind of strange that all the other like when I fought like the top players here, right? Like here, we'll just pick a random one. Fubar. How about Fubar? What does he got? I want Sentry to be in the first spot. Okay. And he's got double support. Who is that? Talfi? Is that what it was? Yeah. No. That was this guy here. Okay. Let's fight this guy with this team with double support here. So with Colossus and see exactly how this works out. Oh man, is he gonna know? So he actually has an energy on. But he got bodied. He got bodied with the energy. But yeah, I mean, I'd be afraid once you know, if the 5, if he procs on 5, you know, it's kind of a done deal. I don't know, man. I don't know. He's gonna die to reflect. Maybe that's what you need. Maybe you need Colossus on the team to just bear all that reflect, and then you'll be good to go. But I don't know. He's definitely doing it for me, and I'm loving it. I'm just, you know, we always like the change, right? We welcome the change from using the same exact characters in PvP. So now there's actually there's some choices here, right? You have Sentry, of course. He seems to be, you know, king, and Luke Cage. Luke Cage is a counter to him. You could, use Luke Cage. You can also get wins with other teams, right? Hulk, Silver. Yeah, I know Silver Surfer and Jean Grey are both banned, but you know, Hulk. You know, Null. You know, maybe Daredevil now. I don't know if people are still using Black Widow. Let me know if anybody out there still using Black Widow. I mean, aside from that, I don't know if there are really too many other teams that could really do it for you. You still got to get to this guy. Yeah, we're going to get to you, bro. Chill out. You better, friend. I ain't playing games no more. This guy, he's getting a little unnerving. Oh yeah, so let me show you her build. It's really not much to be said here. I think one's a 6-star, one's a 5-star on each gear. Yeah, because I was kind of running low. Stage 7 Power Vanguard Hulk, and I did throw a greed on her. But that's basically it. And then Daredevil, his build's actually pretty good. Like I said, I still have to figure out what I'm going to do exactly. You know, if I'm going to, you know, peel those off and just keep his build completely PvP. But he's got a regen as well, and he has stage 10. So I think that's it. I think that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited. I'm excited about this. I'm really happy that Luke Cage, he is impressing once again. I'm loving it. Let me know if you guys built Luke Cage up for PvP. You know, it's kind of tough though, for, you know, because he was doing PvE, and if I took his build further, I'd like to see exactly how far he can go. You know, maybe I'll make that swap again in the future if you guys actually want to see that. But I want to know how many of you guys have Luke Cage and Daredevil built up for either PvP or PvE? I'm actually really curious about that. All right, guys. So that's going to be it. So you better stay tuned, you stay breezy, but most of all, friend, you stay safe out there now. Peace.